Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
5.
Getting good, getting interesting.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed. He's learning a lot of new tricks.
Yeah,
with this
you
thing.
know, he's gonna start getting into. You think he's just gonna keep getting into more and more detail of like what he wants to do to keep trying to throw him off the center?
I'm wondering how many different techniques he's gonna be able to figure out. Because on the surface, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of different things you can do, but he keeps figuring out different
There's
ways
a million
to use
things
it
you could do
that we don't see because he's a lot smarter. You know.
Well, even still, like, you could do anything that you could possibly imagine.
If we were sitting there looking at it and really thinking about it, I'm sure we could be doing similar things.
You just have to plan it out ahead of time because you only have after the 40 seconds, you only have this 6 minutes and 40 seconds to like write it all, so you can't just be sitting there.
Exactly.
What do I want to do?
Right. Yep.
But the problem with him trying to change it all the time is that L's super smart, and he's like catching on to the changes that he's making. Like, he's trying to throw me off.
He figures it out every time.
The two of them are a fun little thing to watch.
It is. It's like we keep saying. It's very Sherlock and like Moriarty. You know, like the back and forth. It's almost like Light like almost enjoys doing it in a way.
Loves it.
It seems like.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, you know.
He wants to be a god.
Yep.
But
exactly.
like that was cool that they mentioned that. What is it? A Shinigami?
Yeah.
Ryuk mentioned like that Light would make a good one, and we had mentioned that too. Like if we thought like there's a possibility. So now I think that just because they're talking about it, that there's a possibility that he might become one.
He even said like essentially you kind of already are.
He works harder than they do now.
Right, but he has like all the necessary. Like he essentially is. He's just not like physically, you know.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the eyes and like the. He's not a
And the
literal.
power, right.
But everything else he like. He's probably the best
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Right.
That's
now.
what he was saying. Like even when they work up in his realm, like everybody's just like, "What are you working so hard for?"
Right. That is a funny concept when you think about it. Because then, like from like Light's point of view, he's like probably thinking like, "Oh yeah, you guys are out up there slacking off, and no one's actually doing the hard work down here." He's like, "Let me do it." And you have this psychopath going crazy, killing people. It's a funny concept.
It's crazy. I really like the concept a lot.
What's cool is it's like, it's not like, it is complex, but at the same time, it's not really that like the story I'm talking about isn't like super complex, but at the same time,
the idea of it's not complex, but it's you could go into so much detail and make it absolutely crazy.
And all the themes of it are very like traditional, like that we would see in movies, other movies and TV shows, like the detectives kind of thing.
Oh right.
And then like kind of like I almost want to say like a horror like vibe to it too, like with how scary he looks and like all the.
He's a god of death.
Yeah, right. And it has like a very like dark like noir, like if it was a real movie, you know, that kind of movie, like that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's watch this episode.
Do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length.
You think that's L and Light like that, or you think those are two completely different people?
I always wonder that every time we start these now. That's what I've been thinking, but who knows? Because then we see the girl pop up here. Is that the same one we just met in the last one?
Oh.
I would imagine so. Like that's probably who's.
Could be.
It's so crazy that it's just something. You know, like.
Yeah.
We don't know who that was. Hey, there was the guy. That was all the ones we've seen so far.
Yeah, those are the gods.
Yep.
The Shinigamis.
Do you think eventually he's gonna go, like, Light's gonna go up against them? Like, they're gonna have to try and stop him?
How? How would you do that?
I don't know. That was so crazy how he did that.
I understand. I promise I won't tell anyone that I met you, and of course, that includes my father.
Just the way he wants it.
It's obvious that he doesn't suspect me. And as for the police, I'm sure they'll treat this as just another unfortunate accident.
He hasn't been, like, tested yet. Like, you know, like, where he's been like, shit, what do I do now?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because really, all he has to do is hide the book. And what proof can anybody have?
Right.
I couldn't really stick around to see what happened to him.
You know, it's a little hard to believe that was all a coincidence, don't you think?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I was wondering that in the last one if he would figure it out.
But now you're my fiance, Naomi. We talked about this.
She's on the right path.
Anymore, so just leave it alone.
What a
You
dick.
wouldn't get involved with the Kira case, and you wouldn't do anything dangerous. That's what you promised when we decided you'd come with me. So
He's
I
doing it
could
out
get
of
you
trying to
clearance
protect
in
her.
Japan. Tell me how I can convince your dad I'm worthy of his daughter. Kira doesn't scare me half as much as he does.
Oh,
It's crazy because she's right.
you're about to write down
Yeah,
the
she's...
name of that
Yeah, I mean,
Of course she is.
the one from the bus. In the meantime, I think I'll use some of those inmates I've been keeping alive to play around with Elle a little more.
He's like demented too.
I've been using known criminals who live in this part of town to test out different killing methods, and I've learned a lot about them.
Different killing methods.
For example,
Oh.
if I run... That's right. Don't turn around or put your hands in your pockets. I won't hesitate to kill you here.
I think he's gonna recognize the voice, maybe.
This voice. I've heard it somewhere.
But first, I'm gonna... Do you see the man working over there at the coffee shop? That's right, the one sweeping the floor.
Oh, is he gonna try to use him like with blackmail?
That man has been repeatedly charged with sexual assault. He's managed to avoid conviction every time due to lack of evidence. You seem surprised. I've been investigating you. And if you don't do exactly as I say, she will die.
Jesus
So will
Christ.
the rest of your family.
But there'll be no record of this transmission anywhere. And it allows us to converse from a close distance, even underground. He really thought this through.
Kid's out of his mind. It really is. I can't keep saying it, but...
I want you to take the seat closest to the doors. If it's occupied, wait until it's free.
What the hell is he doing putting him through this for?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is the meaning of this? What is he after? Let's face it, he hasn't really left me any choice. Besides, it's not
There he
killing
is.
using just their names. It doesn't make sense. If he's got the names already, why use me? What's he planning to do with them?
I can never figure out what he's doing. Ever.
Know that voice. Why on
Yeah,
earth
is he
can't
gonna
I
remember it?
who it belongs to?
That's the worst when you can't remember
Yeah,
that.
it's awful.
Oh, imagine, especially in a situation like this. Oh, did he remember?
He knows.
What?
Like Yagami.
Farewell, Ray Penber.
Jesus.
That was crazy.
I didn't think he was actually going
I
to do
didn't
it.
think so either.
All of those names on pages taken
Ah.
from the death note. He was actually signing a death warrant for all of his colleagues. As for Penber's boss, he died of a heart attack after sending all of his...
I was trying to
agents.
figure out if that's what he was trying to do, like have him do it.
Investigators, they all died of heart attacks after receiving the same file.
Jesus Christmas.
According to him, it seems that you arranged for the FBI to come to Japan and investigate everyone here associated with the task
Not looking
force.
good for L.
Yes, I did. L, do you know gods of death love apples? Damn you, Kira.
Is he just fucking with him now?
He's dead. Ray's dead.
I feel like she's gonna get involved now.
No, he was,
Yeah, she was in the intro.
murdered by Kira.
Oh, that's right. She was the one holding the body. That's right.
FBI sent 12 of their agents to Japan to assist us in finding Kira, and all of them died yesterday.
Does that mean they were all killed by Kira?
What I'm saying is there's a chance that Kira will...
Your life is so much more important than some job.
I can't. I could never forgive myself if I walked away from this. I will not sit
Yeah, now he's like super determined to find
You
out
have
that it's
to.
his son.
I think it's honorable of you, Dad.
This is my problem with him. Is like he doesn't even give a shit.
Well, he knows he's not going to kill his dad.
I'm going to find Kira and make sure he gets executed.
But like I'm saying, like in terms of like lying to him about it, you know,
Yeah,
like putting him through this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I don't really remember any of the other passengers.
She's already looking into it.
I see. Well, thanks for talking with me anyway.
I have a feeling we're gonna like her.
Yeah, I already do.
So do I. The moment she came on screen.
And if that is the case, then I know that he's close enough to use this bus route.
Nice little
She's a
switcheroo.
better
How she
detective.
was the one that
She's
figured
a
it
better
out.
agent than her husband.
Right. Yep. I like that switcheroo.
5.
You just give the orders. I don't see how you can expect us to work alongside you under those conditions.
Looks like Ben Savage. Didn't it?
A little bit.
I hope there's a subtitle for that. Damn it.
Why is he seeking our help? Perhaps we should think of it like he's been waiting for this to happen all along.
That's what's interesting.
Something like that.
Well, I think we can trust Al, so I'd be willing to cooperate with him on this investigation. Count me in.
Good little group. Those are the only ones you want. You don't want those other ones.
Yeah.
Kira, it seems we're getting closer to each other in equal steps. It's only a matter of time before
He's got the
we
messy hair.
collide. So be it.
The cool look.
Think carefully. Was there anything I missed? And what comes next? There are endless possibilities. The real battle is only just beginning.
He's not going to see the wife coming for him, though. Or the
doubt
fiance.
it.
Oh, that might have been my favorite one so far. I think
I liked it.
that was great. That one got like that. That was the first one where the whole time going through it, I was really like into it.
You didn't know what was gonna happen. Like Light's insane, man.
Right.
He
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying. He
even
had-
take a break. It's
he
just
had-
every single day, all day.
It again. I hate to keep referencing Sherlock, but it's the same similar thing because like I have the same feeling watching it because like the whole time I'm paying attention so hard, trying like my mind's racing, trying to figure out what the hell he's doing before he actually does it. You know.
Right.
And it's really, and this show's so quickly paced that it's hard to do that in this. But it's the same similar feeling that when we watch that show. I love it.
It's like obvious that he's playing with it so much. He's learning more about it than even Ryuk knows.
I also just love how they're planting so many seeds that you know that they're going to come back to later on that are going to be like, oh, the dad's finally finding out, you know, or oh, there's the girlfriend, she's back.
Because the dad does seem like he's clever and like he did seem like it was weird when Light said what he said anyway, like when he was walking out of the table and he was like, I'll execute him.
That's one of those moments, I bet, because I bet you when he does find out, he'll probably think back and look on and be like, that's what he...
That, or I believe Kira talks like that, like they'll be executed, you know what I mean?
I don't think they've heard Kira talk yet, right?
I don't know.
Well, they haven't heard, like, yeah, there's no way.
No, they haven't heard him talk, but like, I don't know what he said to people. What he said
Maybe.
in the notes.
But that's what I mean, though. Like, the dad's going to remember that later on. And
yeah.
be like, what's weird? That's why he did it. Or something like that.
Like, why would he say execute him?
Maybe, yeah. I don't even, like... And then why... My biggest confusion is why is nobody... Even before this case, why does nobody ever know... Why did L keep himself, like, just for...
Yeah,
so
just,
nobody
I
can
guess
get
just
him?
to be anonymous. I'm not sure. Right, I was thinking the same thing. Like, you've just been hidden your whole life. Nobody knows who you are. Like,
Right.
Then you turn into L.
Exactly. That's why it doesn't make sense. That's the only thing I'm a little confused on. But I guess maybe that's just what
We
he
got to
does.
find out who he is and, like, how this all started anyway. Because how was he going from hotel to hotel, like, nice hotel like that?
Right,
He's
exactly.
gotta have money and, like, power.
And is he an actual detective, or is he
I don't think so.
like a private investigator?
No, I think I want to say like he just like does it like because he likes it, but like I don't know if I'm making that up or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh. And then that whole scene, like I loved the switcheroo with, like we thought like he was Pemberton was gonna be the one to do it, like
But it's
being
gonna
the
be his
investigator.
wife.
But like they see it like with her like being like. As soon as she said that, I was like, God damn, she's thinking just
She
like we
nailed
are.
it.
Yeah.
That's
Because
why she knows she's gonna find out who the passenger was. She's gonna find out.
And we said it last episode too. I'm like, well, you figured he would be able to like narrow it down and be like, wait a minute, that's not a coincidence, you know?
Yeah, it was annoying that he didn't even like toy with the idea at all. Like that was a great idea. Of course,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Excuse me.
You sicko.
I had to come out. But yeah, like, and I'm wondering if that's going to be like, are we going to continue to see her each episode? I'm assuming like,
Learning more and
trying
more.
to figure out
Yeah.
who was who, because you got to figure like she's going to be, or are we not going to see her for a little while and she'll pop back up later on? You know?
No, I think she's gonna be a part of it. Like we're gonna watch
I do
her
too.
figure it out.
I like how as soon as I say you were thinking the same thing I was. I was like, I think we're gonna like her. You're like, I already do. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to be like, I love this girl already.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
relax.
she's cool as hell. Like, and like I like girls on a mission like that. Like, she's smart. She knows something's fucked up about what just happened,
Yep.
So she's gonna find out.
Yep.
She's gonna be a
and it shouldn't take her
critical
too long, because if she like weeds the people, if she can get the people, I guess
I feel like he's the only. They were only in groups of 4. Like, all she has to do is get his notes on who he was following. It would have only been him.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then she has to figure out if he was on the, like, prove that he was. See, this is where I said it during the episode, but I think eventually we're gonna get to a point where, and I'm assuming it's gonna be her. She'll have proof. She won't have proof, but she'll figure out it's him, maybe, and like, but just not have the proof. And then, like, the dad's gonna be like, not be able to believe because, like, it's my son. How could you
that,
blame?
or they're gonna put together like video, not proof, but video evidence that he's been, like, that he was on the bus. He was in
Just
this place.
all
He
the
was
sign-
it, you know
eventually
what I mean?
I think that'll
Like, because
happen.
there's no way they could prove anything unless they had the death note, and even then, I still don't really understand how you could prove it. Like, other than that, it's a list of names. Like, you know what I mean?
I also just noticed what's his name wasn't in this one. Ryuk. Isn't that his name?
Yeah, no, he wasn't.
That's his name, right?
Ryuk.
Yeah. Was he, or was he in the I don't think he was in it at all. Because oh no, he was with them, I think, when they were, because they were talking.
Oh, he was standing next
right
to him,
before he
yeah.
got behind Pemberton, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he said, like, oh, even I didn't know that. Yeah. Right.
It was just funny because we talked about it, like, right before the episode, like, how he's always, like, figuring out new ways to use this thing, and it's, like, crazy. And he does it again.
It's awesome.
I hope that's a theme, like, they continue to do.
I bet you it is.
Yeah, it's got to be. I can't imagine, like, why
He's
wouldn't.
a curious boy. He's going to keep pushing his limits.
Well, I said it during the episode, like, but, like, and that's why I didn't notice the father give him a look when he walked away. Because I'm like, this kid, he's like, I get, like, he doesn't want anything bad to happen to his dad, but he also, like, doesn't have, like,
no remorse.
No remorse for, like, keeping this secret from him and doing this. And clearly driving his dad crazy, you know? That's what's crazy, blows my mind. I'm like, how could you not, like, feel bad for that at all?
Because in his mind, he's doing good. Like, he's ridding the world of this evil, and, like, it's going to be a paradise for all good people and him.
The kid. I know, I think I say the same shit every episode, but, like, he deserves it because it's like everything he does. I was like, the kid's nuts.
He's nuts.
He's literally insane.
Yep.
Like, who thinks of this shit?
I don't know.
Like I said, I don't know if I had this notebook. I don't think I would do it. Like,
I know you said you wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, like, even if I did try to, I don't know if I could come up with crazy shit like that. That's pretty. I guess maybe if you sat there long enough, you would.
Sit there for a while. Yeah, you can come up with the craziest things ever. You just go watch Vikings and then be done.
Yeah,
not
right?
blood eagling somebody.
Oh. Make 2 inmates blood eagle each other, or make one like do it to the other. That'd be horrible.
Be awful.
Yeah, it would. Hey guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.